Hi everyone. Let me move that. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, if you celebrate that. A good Yule, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever else that's going on. So, today I finally got my Cave of Sybil Oracle. However, I also just received in the same uh, mailing is my Christmas present from one of my family members. I know what it is. It's a puzzle, but I don't know which puzzle it is. I'm going to need to be careful with this because there's also important papers in here too. There we go. There we go. Ooh, not what I was expecting, which is good. I like it. 4-in-1. That's pretty cool. She asked me if I liked Japanese art, and I said, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I like some pieces. I wasn't expecting this, but I do really enjoy this art style. I have saved many art pieces in this Japanese art style on Pinterest. So I do love this. The octopus. That's funny. Eating ramen, I think. No single-use plastic. That's cool. I'm guessing these are yokai. And a samurai with ramen, I think. That's pretty cool. 4-in-1. 1,000 pieces each. Dang. I wonder what was the biggest piece I've ever, or puzzle I've put together. I haven't done it in I don't know how many years since childhood. Okay. Time. So that's a minimal color palette. Seems to be eco-friendly too. Hedgerider Press. hedgeriderpress.etsy.com. Tarot Oracle Virtual Art. That's Tiramy's business that she renamed. I love it. Ugh. Let's admire. Beautiful. Okay, so it took roughly a week to get here. And excuse me. I have been checking in on YouTube every day for maybe 4 days because I wanted to see other people's unboxings of this, but there's only one, and that's Racine from Owl Moon 513, I think, are the numbers. But she's the only one who has the unboxing. But also Astro Lady Tarot, I forget her name, Anna, I don't know. She got an early deck to make a video on. That it wasn't the final deck, but that was 6 months ago. So it was pretty cool to see a little bit of a glimpse into the cards. This deck did cause some controversy because, a lot of today's witchcraft and spiritual community don't like dark things, which, like, sure, but also it's not really helpful at all. It's not sunshine and rainbows all the time. It's not reality. So this is what it says. Let's see here. There we go. And it's printed on a nice linen sheet or paper. And I think it has to be cream because it's not blinding my eyes in the sun. Okay. Dear Cave Dweller, this oracle, like all Sibylline oracles, is inherently female, a work born from the chthonic womb. She is the same dark mother who brought each of us into this world and will lovingly dispatch us to the underworld when our time here is up. She is the blood tide of the black moon and the sabbatic dance on the burial mound. That's right. Today's the dark moon, so how fitting. To commune with the sacred, dark means beginning at the source. The source is woman. She is the earth, seeker in the earth. Wait, no. Seek her in the earth. The Cave of Sybil is an occult divination deck. In so far as the answers to the riddles in the dark are left hidden, may you meet your own darkness and make it shine. My deepest thanks to you for supporting me in this magical and heretical adventure. Ooh, heretical. I love it. That goes very well with the Purgatorium text oracle that I love. I love it so much. And gratitude, Tara May. Once again, showing it to you. I love the typeface. It's a little I want to say typewriter, but I don't know. But I love it. And I'm one of the people who kind of like gets annoyed sometimes by things that become popular. But like, I'm kind of annoyed when I hear feminine, goddess, mother, dark feminine, just because it's gaining popularity and stuff. And usually, sometimes, I should say, is that it's usually like watered down practices and stuff like that, for like anything really. And it's just kind of annoying. So I just thought, like, I love her ritual tarot. So, and I do not like collage decks at all. So ritual tarot is a collage deck. So all of her work is collage that I know of. So this is her business card. And that is her nude. But I automatically wanted to back this deck because I already love the tarot that I have from her. But I thought it was cool because it's a chthonic, darker deck, which I do have some, just like the Bricatorium Hex. But I thought it'd be interesting because I believe this would be my very first feminine / dark feminine deck that I own. And I recently had a higher spirit, I guess you could say, and is a dark feminine. And I thought that they could gel together. By them, I mean her and this deck. So this is the sticker. It's cool. And I believe it's the same company from her. Ooh, I like how it's a little bit cold. Finish that later. If it is from the same printer, then this should be the box, I believe, and the cards and the booklet are printed on Eco Dies. So this is the front, and this is the back. And this is also just like her newer version of the Ritual Tarot, meaning that it is wordless on the front, but on the back has the word. Yep, same feel. A Chthonic Oracle. 2024, TerraMay.com. And I like how I never felt this type of material before her Ritual Tarot. And now part of me is like when I was buying it is because the guidebook is called Spellbook, but the thing is that the meanings are written poetry, and I'm not the best at deciphering poetry. So it's going to be hard for me. But that's another thing that I'm working on, is to try and push myself out of my boundaries. So a little bit, I guess you could say, in a way, darker shadow thing to work on. So another thing to connect this deck to. The inside. Ooh, tribute. I am nature's sacred planting. So here's the inside. All the pages are black, which I love. But there's white right there. But you can see it a little bit. But I love it. Ooh, look. The witch is a symbol of revolt. This oracle is an act of rebellion. Witches who wish to keep their hands clean, this oracle is not for you. I like that. Cave of Sybil, a chthonic oracle. The Cave of Sybil leads to the underworld, but to get through the Porta Inferno, Sybil demands an offering, a drop of blood, a golden bough, everything we used to be and can never be again. Now we descend into Plutonian darkness, beneath the soil, underground, an image without beginning, without end. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit more. Sybil is a telluric witch. I don't know what that means. And so we seek her in the earth, where all the deep secrets are hidden. We must leave the false light of civilization and return to the infernal wisdom that dwells deep in the grotto. We must leave this human world behind and enter the cave. A return to the wisdom of the cave means accepting the primal darkness that exists within and without. Only when we begin to look beneath the surface and acknowledge our own darkness as that which connects all things can we free ourselves from the I that limits us. We have much to unlearn. The Cave of Sybil is designed to guide you through our own shadow realm and the dark times we live in. These images were not created to heal. They were created to transmute. Very snake-like energy. The process of transmutation is painful. Yeah. It is a burning away of that which does not serve. But with this pain also comes malleability and softness. A softness that helps you shed old layers and the scar tissue of hardened wounds. Ooh, okay. I do need that a little bit, yeah. Many layers were stripped away in the creation of this deck. Many versions of myself reduced to ash in the alchemical fires. Ugh. Awesome. It is my wish that the Cave of Sybil serves as a bridge from the realm of daylight to the sacred darkness of unknowing. May its blackened flame corrupt, defile, and reshape. If Sybil allows us to return from the chthonic depths to the land of the living, we would be wise to live well so that we may one day die well. After all, death is eternal. It is always there, the ancient serpent that devours the gods behind our altar fires. And then it goes into the art, the names, and the spells. And then acknowledgements. And then right behind that, or the next page, is at the Sybil Cave of Fate to touch in dreams blind vision that sets fire to the oracle. I love it when the pages are colored in the guidebook. It just draws you in. Repeater, I think it says repeater. Like, it just helps sell the world that was created for the deck. In my opinion, of course. And I love, like, this is why I love her work, is because there's texture to it. Like, all these scratches on the box. Like, obviously that is just art. But it sells the deck to me. Because I'm in my Earth era, I guess you could say. By that I mean texture is everything right now. Well, not everything, but it's important. So I love seeing texture on images and stuff. I'm not really into soft, modern, I guess, art pieces. Texture to me seems more real. Ooh, okay. I heard that this was a thing. I'm not checking on this, doing this. I heard that it was thinner cardstock, which I think is good. But I kind of think that I don't know if this was an option from her tarot, for her tarot. I think this cardstock should have been more for the tarot because it is a thick deck. There's, I think it's like an 81 card deck. So it's thicker than a normal deck. but it's the same size as this. So it's an Oracle size deck. But this has, I believe, 75 cards. And it's very slippery. Let's see here. I'm not seeing anything yet about the card count. But anyways. Okay. So these are the backs. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is the title card. And yeah, see, it's pretty flimsy. Like, I'm actually bending it by doing that. Ooh, I don't know. I'm a little worried. So the title card, then the backing. And now these are the actual backs of the card. I love it. I presume that it is like she put paint on it and then put black paint and then scratched it like how we used to do when we were kids. Mother. So it seems, yeah, the title of the card is down there. Mother. Yeah, this is a little bit concerning. Okay. Got myself a little mixed up there. I just want to look at it. Again, Mother. Sybil. So the Sybil card was a stretch goal. Which I wasn't the biggest fan of because it is named after her, so it's namesake. So to me, I just think it should have been there anyways. But I'm glad that the stretch goal was met because an extra card is an extra card. It's useful. It just looks pretty cool. And I have been ignoring my shadow lately, so okay. Alchemy. Cure. Bloodstone. Okay. Ooh. I'm taking a guess here. I'm guessing this is the offering card. Oh no, brew. Okay. See, it's a pig's head in a bowl, and obviously in the cave. Candles. And I love that. Okay, unmade. Ooh. Huh. And I love how in some of these pieces you see the white outline of the paper because she does manual um, collage. So there's a physical analog. That's what it's called, analog collage instead of digital. For the ritual tarot, I thought it was a smart idea that she did. Any of the coins that are in the deck, or all the pentacles and then non-pentacle cards that had the coins, she put tape behind the image, so there's some cohesiveness throughout the deck with the coins. Ooh, okay. Conjure. Ooh. Masked. Messenger. I kind of thought that because the wing right there is close to the feet, so that reminds me of Hermes. I really, really hope that this deck connects to me and really helps me with. I hope it works how it's intended to be used. Because, like I said, I am a little bit cautious because of the poetry, because I can't really understand poetry unless it's mine, of course. So that's a little bit anxiety inducing, like just a little bit, because this deck did cost a little bit, obviously because it is in this indie. Okay. Ooh, faceless. Okay. Ooh, I wonder what faceless and the mask would mean together. She's without the face, and the mask is the face. Oh yeah, I wanted to say this too. It would be really cool if Tara May did a dark masculine deck. That'd be really cool. But I highly doubt that she would, because she is more feminine, or more into feminine and dark feminine stuff. Um, Wane, I believe this is. Like a waning moon. And I do like how the writing is rough as well. But it may be hard for some, because see the A doesn't have the line through it. Ooh. That looks like a spine. I'm not sure. It looks like a chain too, with hands, fish. Oops. Oh, okay. Fates. I don't know how that says fates to me. So this is definitely a deck that I need to like decipher. Which again is a little unnerving. Okay. Dawn. Okay. Dawn. Ooh. Okay. Bind. Ooh. This looks like a hand with roots or branches, like tree branches, um, growing out. So since it's going up, maybe it's talking about some sort of like ascension. I know it's just weird since it's a chthonic deck, growth could be it too. That's what I'm getting. Oh, that makes sense too. Ancestor. Because, like the family tree. That makes sense. Ooh, what is that? I don't know what the hell that is. Looks weird. Womb, okay. I wonder if that is actually a female's reproductive system. Okay, gather. I guess in a way that does make sense. Because to me, that chain kind of looks like a lasso. Excuse me, and you're kind of gathering something to you. So that does make sense. Ooh. Okay, so there is an ancient snake symbol on the back, obviously out of stone. So growth, rebirth, change, death. Oh, cunning. Okay. I'm getting everything wrong here. Which is okay. Okay. I don't know, but this kind of looks a little bit like Hecate or Hecatean to me. Ooh, okay. I don't like this title, Skinwalker. I wonder what that says though. Okay, Outcast. Wait, did I say 55 card deck or 52? I think it's 52 or 53. Okay. Okay. Fortune. Maybe like the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Okay. Wow. A guy. The deck. Saturnian. That makes sense because Saturn is a god. And divine masculine. I would say we're about halfway done with the deck. Ooh. a woman with her breasts out, wearing a mask. Scry. Okay. This piece in the middle reminds me of a pomegranate for some reason. And there seems to be 4 keys and some sort of bird skull. Talisman. Yeah, my brain doesn't do too well with ambiguity. Like I need it to be kind of spelled out for me sometimes. Because that's kind of what was a little bit hard for me before learning tarot. I've gotten better over the years, and I actually got Holistic Tarot by Annabelle Wen for Christmas. So I want to read that and then actually start, I guess, a tarot journal. Just going through that book and other guidebooks and websites and videos, and just jotting down what they say about each card. Because it seems to be a little bit more holistic, I guess, to get different viewpoints on things. Birth, okay. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Because it does seem like she's giving birth to something. But it seems... I don't know what it seems like. I was going to say a spine, like actual like bone. And I like that there's this red piece of jewelry. Because, you know, women bleed when they give birth. So... See, I love all the different textures on each card. Wound. Okay, that makes sense. I love that it's black and white and red, and also orange and yellow. But I like the black, white, and red. Communion. Okay. I think this might be a little bit hard for me to understand, because I'm not really... I think I've missed every card that I'm like, hey, this might be this. Yeah. Okay, this looks like Justice card from Tarot. Trial. Since there's a Saturn card, I wonder if there's going to be a Pluto card, because she did mention plutonium in it, in the spellbook. Yeah, this looks kind of cool, actually. I like that she did that. Omen. And I love that she uses ancient artwork in her artwork. What I love is that she took 2 different pieces of ancient artwork and put that piece underneath this piece to make it look like a sword. It's pretty cool. Or at least that's what I think it is. And I like how this is more simple and what's the word? I'm not thinking of it, but the colors, they're more beige, light brown, yellowy browns in it instead of reds and yellows and stuff, which I know I just said that the red and the white make it look cool, but I like that. Okay. Ooh, so this looks like a snake and like two skeletons or maybe demons or entities. They seem to be Asian type of art style. So it's coming from the head, maybe some sort of like toxic thoughts or something. Repeater. Oh. So I think one of the things, or one of the ways I'm going to study this deck, is to like maybe look into the etymology of these words, because I do enjoy etymology, the origins of words. So that's kind of like prefix and suffix and stuff like that too, or breaking it down. Anyways, huh. Conqueror. Ooh, I like this one. This seems very witchy. Night. Sabbath. Lure. Like how I said about the Sabbath and stuff, like maybe it's luring you to the Sabbath, like maybe luring you to the dark side. But you can also think of, since it's fire, and sometimes animals can be attracted to fire, even though most of the time they do repel him. Like maybe this demon or whatever is attracted to that fire, so it's luring it. Okay. Horde. I guess that kind of makes sense. The Four of Pentacles type of way. Because she's standing on top of Die. Feral. I know a witch YouTuber who would love this card just because of the name. That'd be Lennon Smith. She loves Feral. Ooh, an eye. I'm kind of surprised that there's not more ravens or crows in this. But I guess that's because they're more aerial. But they are linked to darker deities. So, vision. Okay, that makes sense. And I think this is supposed to be some sort of bird. I don't know. But I like how there's skulls basically stacked on top. Ooh, pestilence. Okay. Gonna have to look that up. I was gonna say, isn't that famine? I don't think so. I don't know. Ooh, okay. So, a Gorgon. is a part of this artwork. Okay. Ooh, other. Okay. I guess that makes sense. From Medusa, anyways. Because I guess she was othered. Ooh, I love this one. To me, it looks like he's stepping on a snake. But maybe he's stepping on the snake. But it's very devil looking from Tarot. Oh, I think this is Taboo. I was like, Tarpo, Tabpo. And I think it's Taboo. Because all the O's that I've seen so far have crosses in them. But you see that does kind of look like a P there. Kind of like it. Taboo makes sense. And plus there's some occult images there too. The devil is taboo. The snake is taboo. Darkness, chthonic stuff is taboo. Does that make sense? Ooh. I kind of like her. Okay, vanity. Huh. That can also go with the mask too. Or masked. Masks, I forget one of those. And also the faceless too. Vanity. So no face, removed face. Maybe in a way, how a lot of people get plastic surgery done and they lose their face because they don't look good in like 20, 30, 40 years. And then some doctors are like lying out their asses. So yeah. Ooh, I like how simple this one is. Hex. Ooh. This is interesting. A skeleton wrapped up in like a fetal position, it seems. And there seems to be like an embryo or like a growing baby that's, not even halfway point, I would say. Cord, okay. Like the umbilical cord, okay. So maybe that could mean like it's life-giving since the umbilical cord does provide the baby life, I think, yeah. Harlot. Whoa. Rainbows. The LGBT are coming. I'm joking. I'm gay, so. I wonder what that means. Harlot. I'm going to look her up after, actually. Ooh. But origin. I guess so. Since that thing in the middle is around her belly region and around her vagina too. I'll fix that if I need any more light. Here we're getting down to like the last like 10 cards, I'd say. Ooh. I love the moon phases on this card. I wonder what animals these are from, these gulls down here. I don't know what they are from. Wake. Okay. See the moon phases? Oh my god. I love that. Ooh. Interesting. I'm guessing it's like a termite mound. And then I want to say worm, but I'm thinking more like a millipede or a centipede. Okay, tribute. That's one of the cards that I opened the guidebook to. I think this is Sabbath. I also like how she plays with paper cutouts too. Okay. Gatekeeper. See what I mean? With all the little smaller cut pieces of paper. And again, the white of the paper from that is showing up. It looks like a butterfly wing. Becoming. Okay. Invader. I guess that kind of looks Invader-esque. I think this is the tower card equivalent. Empire. Law. Oh, I thought there was a Lilith card in this one. I don't know. I don't know where I got that. I like how simple this one is. Ego. Okay. I'm going to shuffle, draw a card, but I'm going to read up on Taboo. Right here. Well, that's a bummer. There's no table contents, and it's not in alphabetical order. But I know I'm close because Because the guidebook went in reverse of the cards I just did. Okay, taboo. This is what the spellbook says. Taboo, unclean, unbidden, animal desire. Unclean makes sense. Unbidden, unbidden, I don't know. UNBIDDEN. Animal and desire. Unclean, unbidden. Unclean, unbidden, animal desire. So I'm guessing it's unclean, like unclean animalistic desires. And obviously I don't know what unbidden or bidden means. Never heard of it. So that's what this means. Because maybe because some of our animalistic desires can be taboo. For instance, us gay people are taboo topic in countries and religions and stuff. Okay. I'm going to show you. I think a good way to I was also going to look at harlot as well. Divining through the flesh, writing the echo down to seek oblivion. Divining through the flesh. Writing the echo down to seek oblivion. Divining through the flesh. Writing the echo down to seek oblivion. I have no clue. Okay. Okay. Fortune is our card that we drew. I drew. Okay, Fortune. Fortune favors the bold. Okay, there we go. Okay. Slow song of lulling spheres, subterranean nectars, overflowing all, no chalice can contain it. Okay. I told you it was going to be hard for me. Slow song of lulling spheres, subterranean nectars, overflowing all, no chalice can contain it. So, it's kind of like good fortune is overflowing with no chalice can contain it. So maybe an influx of money. Um, maybe something fortunate is coming. Oy. It's giving Ace of Cups. Subterranean nectars overflowing. All. No chalice can contain it. Slow song of lulling spheres. Subterranean nectars overflowing all. No chalice can contain it. Yeah, that's what I can come up with. Origin is the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. Origin. Love unbolts the dark words. Obey me. Obey my call. I kiss you and kiss you. For this you live. By this you die. That kind of sounds like you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Maybe you're loving something that is in ample abundance right now. That you live by it and you might die by it. um, okay, come on now. Okay, there we go. Okay, the second card on the bottom of the deck is Gather. It says, crooked gatherers of black light, cut my shadow from me. Huh. Maybe there is an abundance of shadow. Maybe you've gotten used to the shadow. This is the origin part. Maybe you've gotten used to that to where you love it and you might die by it. Cut my shadow from me. So we'll work on the shadow work. Okay. That was rough. I knew it was going to be. I definitely do not want to regret this because I was waiting for this deck. It's going to take me time to learn it. Huh. I think this is the bottom of the deck box. Non-servium, I think it says. So I'm guessing not serving anyone, or like not serving yourself, I guess. Okay. I'm anxious. I need to get to know this deck. Yeah, it's thin cardstock. And it's slippery too, by the way. It's like a medium gloss. I don't know. Maybe the best thing to do is try and meditate on each card. See if I can get anything. An hour, 10 minutes, and 10 seconds in. Okay. What does the guy say? Okay. So, the art, the names, the spells. The deck contains 53 cards, or works of art. These images were created by hand over the course of a year in my personal journals and notebooks, an intimate inner world not originally intended for display. My descent began with a deep hurt. Aspects of myself that I had kept hidden were unearthed and captured on the page. Some elements I deliberately shrouded in black, others I revealed. What is concealed is just as important as what is explicit. The intention is to honor what we cannot see. Because of their deviant concept, these images do not readily allow themselves to be defined or caged. Like the subversive spirit of the witch, they reject conformity. Like all demonic entities, their power lies in an existence in between and outside of fixed categorization. The meanings of the cards are fluid. What they have in common is the fusion of attraction and repulsion, in which lust and disgust, sexuality and suffering are inextricably linked. I have intentionally kept the instructions for using the cards brief so as not to limit their magical potential. Images have their own language, and words do not do justice for what they express. They act as catalysts for meaning, but their divinatory interpretation is ultimately an individual matter for which there are no rules. The names. Each image is charged with a carefully selected name that serves as its guiding force. The handwritten characters were inscribed blind and can be found on the back of each card. Huh. Interesting. Blind. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, the spells. Each image in the dark is paired with a poetic incantation contained in the accompanying spellbook. This book of spells was created using a cut-up ritual. Words and phrases were dissected, mixed, and reassembled according to the ancient alchemical principle of solve et coagula, dissolve and coagulate. I believe that's the words on each arm of Baphomet too. The spells are designed to deepen your connection, and there was no Pluto card. Interesting. The spells are designed to deepen your connection to each image as you integrate them into your practice. Like, maybe it is just solely based on the image and the title, because I didn't really get anything from the spell itself, but again, I shall see. The lyrical eye through which many of the spells speak is not that of the author. Rather, it is a magical garment for you to adorn throughout your journey with the deck. The Cave of Sybil is best experienced at night and in conjunction with its spells. It was born from the dark, therefore darkness is its common tongue. And then acknowledgements. So that's that deck. I mean, it is gorgeous. I still have thoughts. Oh man, that sucks. Her ritual tarot has cutouts for thumb cutouts. But this doesn't. Uh-oh. I'm getting tired. It's interesting because there's still some room in here. It seems like there could be room for like 15 to even 20, which would have been kind of cool, maybe. Or it would have been cool. But not my deck, so it's fine. But I still love the feeling of the deck. And I do hope that I can get connected to her. And connected to myself ultimately. So, and I will be calling on that goddess for any for most of the readings I do for this. Well, for myself anyways. And we shall see if this will be a deck I would use for just personal readings or with myself and like friends and family, or both of those plus public readings too. We shall see about that, because this is kind of a personal deck, you could say, because it seems to be heavy. Yeah. I wonder how it would look, the box and the deck. I wonder how that would look with Virtual Tarot. It's over there. I don't want to get up for this. So I'll see you next time. I'm guessing that would be within the next 2.5 weeks, because I already got my Serena Tarot, Cave of Sybil, and the last thing is Tarot Volatile Guidebook. And it's taking a sweet time to get here. So, which I know is fine because, you know, it is Christmas just passed, so pretty busy. And it's coming from Portugal, so it's in reception from Friday the 27th. I wonder how long it's going to take, because the first update got it, and the second update took literally to the day, a week, to get an update. And then I don't know. So I'll see you next time. If you give this deck, do a review, or leave a comment on what you think, and maybe share on how you practice with it if you feel comfortable with that. Because I am kind of, funnily enough, flying blind with this, because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because I really want to enjoy this deck, but I also don't want to force myself, you know. So it's going to take time to learn it, to get to know it. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Happy New Year. Bye.